Hi guys, again Roman and still Anastasia
Still
here.
Still.
And we have a really good theme today which we want to discuss with you, and we have a time. This is the perfect combination. So guys, as you know, it's really common thing when you doing your business, especially the first business, with someone you know friends, yeah,
family,
and the second one with someone who is your relative, maybe your wife,
your mom or dad.
No, just
sister.
wife, mom, dad, sister, yeah, doesn't matter. Usually you will hear that it's really bad to do the business with these people. It's really hard. It's full of some kind of mistakes.
Treasures.
Yeah. And you will, in the end, you will be sorry. But
we actually want to say that it's not true. It's probably more of a stereotype. And as soon as you have proper things which you take into consideration, it will work smoothly.
And just for example, I started this business with my wife, yeah, and with my really good friend, close friend. And I would say to you, this is my really good recommendation, really the important one. It's better to start the business with your friend than to start business with someone you don't know. Maybe you found someone in the business club or just in the club, or I don't know, somewhere, but this is not really good. Better to start it with your friend, but you have to follow the rules. And these rules we will tell you today.
Let's get started. Definitely, starting a business with someone you truly love or just know, being it a friend, is truly a very important decision. But before doing that, it is important to make sure that you are separating your business life with the personal life, right?
Yeah, it's not really easy. It sounds really easy, but it's not like this. But you have to understand it for yourself.
Some people start writing some conditions. How are they going to work, like on which basis, agreements. We didn't go into this deep situation, so we just simply defined who is responsible for what. But when it comes to our personal life, we separated for sure that work is work, and then our personal family time is definitely.
And this is a really good tip. You have to write down, I don't know, in the paper for which part you are responsible for, and your friend, for example, your wife, your partners.
So if you take a closer look at our previous videos, you will see that, for example, Ilya was more dedicated to the operational stuff, Roman was more dedicated to the branding, etc. And I'm more dedicated to to creating the control ship, to creating the guidelines and everything which is related to that.
And again, a really good tip. When you just wrote what you're responsible for, do the trick. The trick is you have to write down what you think your partner is responsible for. So for example, I can write down what I see in my wife, what her responsibilities in this business, my partner responsibilities in this business, and he is writing down the same about me. This is really cool thing which will help you to understand more about yourself, about your closest parts.
Yeah, the main and important thing is do not mention to each other what you are writing about each other until you meet. So you can just simply say, oh, write about me and I will write about you, but do not talk about it in person. Rather, just once you did it, exchange with the papers, and then you will see what are the expectations of you from the other person.
Yeah.
And make sure not to actually react bad if you saw some bad expectations, but just go through them normally and try to find that golden middle solution.
Yeah, you have to discuss it. Everything has to be discussed, and this is really gold thing, I would say. Everything, any problem, any thoughts, any minds, you have to discuss it. And again, before you just started the business, you have to write it down, the parts of your business. For example, my part is 50%, your part is 30%, 20%, I don't know.
Right, yeah, just make sure to get the proper vision on how you can exit the company. I mean, of course, friendship, the relationships, they are going to stay. Hopefully will stay. But it is really important to enter the business with that vision, because you never know where it will take you, whether the business is going to be successful or not. But this is something that will keep you safe in a sense. I mean, of course, there is always the beginning, but the feeling of the end should be present as well. And this is something that leads also not to the possibility to quit, but also to the transparency of finance. Another important point, very important point, because people always have some expectations, being it on the partner basis, but also when you're a friend or a wife or a husband. I think this is one of the points at which the stereotype might work, and it definitely depends on the personalities and about your trust. So just be transparent with each other, define the splitting of the company, as Roman mentioned before. Don't have any expectations, because first of all, you're friends and in close relationship.
There is also a common mistake when you are starting the business with your friends and family. Usually you think that you are trusting your person, like your wife, for example, your best friend, and you're not making the official agreements between your relations in the business. And you think that if you will do the official agreement, you usually think that this will upset the person, but this is not true. If this person is feeling upset about the official agreement, that this is the really good sign that you don't have to make the business with that person. So just think forward, if you're working with someone from your friend's family, make the official agreement and you'll be fine. Like it will be like the best protection for you and for your person.
Another crucial point, setting boundaries. Even though the people who are working within one company have different responsibilities, it sometimes happens that one person will bring more leadership. And make sure to have kind of a also golden middle, and to accept it if you feel like you are not a super leader in a company, because he or she might take you way further.
The next one from me is you have to be ready for the emotions. Of course, in the beginning you can discuss with your business partner that this is the business, you don't have to put the emotions here and that kind of stuff, blah blah blah, but this is the only blah blah blah, we know that. So be ready for the emotions and be ready to act on these emotions normally. This is the important one. This is the last one from me, but I can say that this is the number one. When you're working with someone, not like by yourself, but with the partner, it doesn't matter with your family or just with the partner, you have to be very careful with that person. You have to listen, you have to do the things that you didn't do before maybe. So you have to be very sensitive with that person. And I'm saying this only about the partner. And if this partner is your family or your friend, then it has to be twice sensitive than I could say before.
Rather take extra care, because it definitely matters. You have rather two environments, both the work environment and the family environment, and you don't really want this person to be influenced by the work environment and bring it to the family environment, because of course family matters foremost. So just this theory is a really crucial one, definitely. Take care of your business partner and husband or wife. Take double care of your husband and wife if you're working together and living together.
But in the end, I can say that starting with a business partner, this is a really good thing to start, because sometimes people are afraid to start alone. I don't say that this is the best way. It's really cool when you're starting alone, and as well, it's really cool when you're starting together. If you're feeling like you miss someone, you want to start with someone, then just go with it. It's fine. And just make sure that you remember our list.
Definitely. We really hope that you enjoyed this topic. If you have any experience from your side, please share in comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. We will be very grateful for your support. And
bye-bye.
We are staying in touch.
Bye-bye.
Wife-husband business.
Bye-bye.